Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alles klar. So, Nebenziele in die Bar gehen, mit Bradley sprechen.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay, das hat wohl geklappt. So.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Das fällt mir jetzt erst auf. Irgendwie hat sein Bart so einen Grafikfehler. Kann das sein? Sieht auf alle Fälle sehr, sehr merkwürdig aus.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Ja, und zwar...
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, dann sind wir damit durch.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Wieso ist das da noch weiß?
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew then.
Da haben wir schon
I've
alles.
got what I need.
Anything else?
So, zurück.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
So ein Arsch.
That'll be all for now.
Naja. Okay. Nebenziel haben wir jetzt, glaube ich. Nee, mit Bradley sprechen. Du bist nicht Bradley. Wer ist Bradley? Sind Sie Bradley?
You have no right to treat us like this.
Sie sind auch nicht Bradley.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay. 21. Mai 1847. Oh. The Shanty. Shanty? Shanty. Artikel zum wundersamen Fang. Wundersamer Fang. Skiller kehrt in den Hafen zurück und rettet Darkwater vor der Hungersnot. Wir hatten die Hoffnung bereits aufgegeben. Die Besetzung der Skiller, oder das, was von ihr übrig blieb, kehrte am Dienstagnachmittag in den Hafen von Darkwater zurück. Die Bewohner versammelten sich sofort am Hafen, um das letzte Walfängerschiff der Insel willkommen zu heißen. Und sie waren erstaunt beim Anblick des unglaublichen Fangs an Bord des Schiffs. Der Walfisch wird schon jetzt wundersamer Fang genannt. Mit einer Größe, die selbst die mächtigen Zahnwale übertrifft, bedeckte der Walfisch das gesamte Deck und hing teils darüber hinweg. Die überlebenden Seeleute erzählten eine furchterregende Geschichte von ihrem gefährlichen Fang, aber auch vom Fleisch, seiner unbeschreiblichen Qualität und seiner Nahrhaftigkeit. Es besteht kein Zweifel, dass der Wal mit seiner gewaltigen Größe viele Bewohner von Darkwater ernähren kann und so die Hungersnot beendet, unter der die Insel seit längerem litt. Lagerhaus zu vermieten. Mr. Marks vermietet sein Lagerhaus ab Juni für die Fischerei, Werkstatt oder Lagernutzung. Sie können ihn über Ihre Lieblingszeitung erreichen oder ihn am Hafen antreffen. Festlichkeiten im gestrandeten Wal. Anlässlich der Rückkehr der mutigen Walfänger lädt die Schenke zum gestrandeten Wal zu einer außergewöhnlichen Gratisverkostung ein. Bringen Sie Familie und Freunde mit und kosten Sie den wundersamen Fang. Jeder bekommt eine Flasche Waltran, zögern Sie also nicht. Warte mal, sind Sie Bradley?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Alter, Leute,
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Okay.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Oh, jetzt fange ich schon wieder an zu singen. Hallöchen, Popöchen.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Irgendwas stimmt mit dir nicht.
I told you to beat it.
Na gut, okay. Aber ich suche immer nach Bradley. Wer ist denn jetzt Bradley? Hier geht's nicht weiter. Wo finde ich denn jetzt einen Bradley?
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
Aha.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put
Ja,
that
aber...
beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Ach,
They're
verdammt.
cops. They can't understand.
Tagchen.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us
Okay.
in trouble.
Dann gehen wir mal wieder zu
You
diesem
can't
Captain.
understand. You're not
Zu dem Fitzroy. Nee, warte mal, da ist so eine mystische Lampe. Wieso dampft die so grün? Macht ihr hier irgendeinen so einen perversen Kram oder was ist hier los? So, dann wollen wir mal.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Vielen lieben Dank.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Ladungsverzeichnis. Nur noch wenige Daten sind lesbar. 1890, 1907 und ein Teil eines anderen Datums. Der Rest des Dokuments wurde geschwärzt. Warum würde jemand diese Information verbergen wollen? Man weiß es nicht. Neuer Hinweis gemerkt, Ladungsverzeichnis. Okay, haben wir hier noch?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Ooh.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Ach, hier ist das Töpfchen. Geht das so gerade durch und dann unter das Häuschen, oder? Oh, Medizinkunde Band 2. Dieser zweite Band lehrt Ethik und bewährte Verfahren für medizinisches Personal. Schön. Wir werden so langsam gebildet, Leute. So langsam, aber sicher. Also jetzt mal ganz ehrlich, wieso qualmt hier jedes Licht? Naja, nicht ganz jedes Licht, aber jede Kerze und so weiter.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Auf diesem Foto posiert ein Mann, der Kapitän Fitzroy ähnlich sieht, auf der Brücke eines Schiffs. Er hat ein Holzbein.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh. So, wirklich sehr makaber. Okay, dann gehen wir mal wieder zu diesem Fitzroy. Mal sehen, wo er jetzt hin ist. Da.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Ja.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Bestimmt.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Okay.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Ich hab's schon gesehen, guter Mann.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Alles klar.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Gut, dann gehen wir mal, ne? Tagebuch konsultieren. Was können wir hier? Ich würde echt gerne die Redegewandtheit erhöhen, ne? Die Redegewandtheit, die ist echt super. Die Fähigkeiten Medizinkunde und Okkultismus können nur durch das Entdecken von Objekten in der Umgebung verbessert werden. So. Komm, erhöhen wir mal die Redegewandtheit. So. Okay. Charaktererstellung. Möchtest du das Menüfenster verlassen, ohne deine Charakterpunktverteilung zu bestätigen? Ach so, ja, wir müssen das ja noch bestätigen. So. Okay. So. Oh. In die Bargain Docks. Einen Weg in Lagerhaus finden. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal. Okay, wir müssen da irgendwie.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Moinzens!
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Wir stehen auf derselben Seite.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Scheiße.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Nein, ist er nicht.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Scheiße, Mann. Wir müssen hier irgendwie rein. Leute, was können wir denn jetzt machen? Können wir hier die Lampe bei ihm umtreten, damit er sich verlümmelt? Oder... Oh.
No, if it gets out.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Für die Chefin? Okay.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Scheiße, das wird ja richtig knifflig hier. Moinsen.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Aha. Was für Säufer, ey.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Okay, wir brauchen also Alk. Und dafür müssen wir wahrscheinlich in die Bar. Schätze ich mal. Gucken wir einfach mal. Hier steht doch eine Buddel. Können wir die doch mitnehmen? Ey. Der sieht aus wie der... Also Charaktermodelle, die sehen irgendwie alle gleich aus.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.